Aquarius, what is up, Aquarius? I hope you're having a fantastic day, night, evening, afternoon, brunch, whatever it is for you. I hope it's awesome. And I hope you're doing excellent. And yeah, thank you for joining this reading. This will be for Aquarius rising, the astrology, and also if you're interested, the sun or moon, depending on if you were born during the day or the night. Of course, sun would be the day, night would be the moon. So yeah, moving forward, I just want to thank everybody for all your love and support. You've been extremely supportive, and I'm almost at 200 subscribers, which is crazy. And that's all thanks to everybody subscribing, wanting a reading. So if you want a reading for yourself, if you want to win one, I do a draw every month, and I will be giving away one reading. And if you want to join that, all you have to do is hit the subscribe button and let me know down below that you subscribe, because I can't see a lot of the people on my subscriber list because, various YouTube settings and whatnot, it doesn't show up. So if you want a for sure entry, let me know down below that you subscribed, and I'll see your subscription and your comment. And then if you want an extra one, so this goes for anybody, you can go to my website, hiddenkeydesign.com. The link is down below. And sign up for my newsletter. I don't do any newsletters, so I'm not going to spam you, but it is a way to get an extra entry. So yeah, be on the lookout for that. And if you want a free reading, well, that's yours. All right, and good luck. All right, so let's see what we got going on, Aquarius. We're going to put your little dice here. So Aquarius rising. Geez, what a time. We are in Sagittarius season now, which is your 11th house of long-term plans, your hopes and wishes, also your community. So some good energy here. Also, we have Venus that is moving into Scorpio today being the 21st. And so this is Venus actually coming into a space where, it's ready to shed what it doesn't need anymore, as far as love is concerned, as far as money and home, that kind of stuff, like very Venus stuff. Getting rid of the things that are superfluous and really get going deep to find out what you really enjoy. All right, and we have Mercury moving into a trine with Neptune, which is lovely. Neptune, of course, is in your second house in Pisces, and that's going to be like themes from like your career affecting, your dreams for money. So, yeah, Mercury is just like getting that career communication down. Like, also represents marriages and your reputation in general. So maybe you're getting some stuff, maybe you're talking about some things around your career that could impact your dreams as far as money is concerned. So be aware of that as well. That's some fun energy. And this whole time, Mars is actually speeding up slowly through the chart, which it's been stuck at like this 15 degrees for a while, and it's going to take a few days before we get out of it. The first few degrees of Mars are really hard. Whenever there's a retrograde of Mars, it takes a while for it to get its steam back, and it's kind of just like biting and clawing. So if you have anybody who's ruled by Mars, like say Aries or Scorpio, watch out. They may be a little bit irritable around these times. So just a little heads up, and just know that it's the planet. It's not them. It's just literally as above, so below kind of stuff. And for you, this is happening in your third house of, communication and travel, like short distance travel, and also things to do with your siblings. So if you're noticing you're having any issues with siblings, like fighting, all that kind of stuff, then you know what, it's kind of just in the stars. All right. We also have on the 24th, we have Venus moving into and in conjunct with a conjunction between Moon and Chiron. Now the Moon is obviously your emotional body, and then Chiron is kind of like the asteroid that represents like the wounded healer. So when the Moon crosses Chiron, it's kind of this emotional hit of like, wow, the wounds that have been taken place are now being shown through your regular emotions, and that is once again in your third house in Aries. So yeah, watch out for that. It's a very, very difficult time, but with the Venus in conjunct, so it's kind of looking across the chart. This is giving some beautiful energy to it. So if you're going through a somewhat hard time, a good way to alchemize this would be to, do something nice for yourself. Maybe buy yourself something that you really like and just kind of like boost up your self-worth, because that's always helpful. Let's see what else we got going on. We have Venus oppose Uranus which is in your 4th house of like your home. The 4th house is your home, is your emotions, so like, you know, your heart, emotions, think Cancer, and also your parents. And so that's where Uranus is, and then opposite to that in Scorpio, that of course has Venus. And Venus and Uranus, that is kind of like an unexpected gain from like money, because that's also your career house. So maybe you get a little bit of a boost from your career, like a little bit of a bonus or something around the holidays, like, because we're like a month away from the holidays. So yeah, I mean, whew, that's pretty good. And I think that's about it. Mercury will be traveling through and sextiling Pluto as well as Jupiter as it moves through the signs. And so when it hits Pluto on the 26th, it will be kind of bringing to light things that really need to, like, you know, transform still, or like maybe you're wrapping up some sort of transformation in your life. This could happen to be about anything to do with like kind of like your career and like the hidden world. Like, you know, your subconscious, that kind of stuff. And yeah, and then Jupiter, it'll hit Jupiter as well. So this is like an expansion, but this is all very pleasant energy as a sextile. So yeah. All right. Well, I think that's about all I got for your astrology this week. Yeah, let's move into this. And of course, after this week, we have an eclipse of the full moon in, I think it's Gemini. So yeah, very exciting stuff. Okay. I feel like this full moon is going to be pretty intense with this eclipse, especially for some people. All right, let's get into this. So we're going to go into where you're at right now, like recent past as well, and then we'll jump into what the energy is for this week coming up, and we'll get your messages from Spirit, jump into some sacred symbols to clarify the information, and a rune at the very end if you want to stick around for that. So I thank all of you for sticking around so far. I really appreciate all your love and support. If you liked it, if you like the astrology, please let me know by hitting the like button or just leaving me a comment, because that helps. I love to engage with you guys. All right, let's see what we got going on. What is going on for Aquarius risings? What is going on for my lovely Aquariuses? What is going on right now or recent past for Aquarius? What is going on with them? Please and thank you, guides, spirits, ancestors, universe. What is going on with them? Oh, thank you. First card is the Hanged Man in reverse. All right, so this could indicate a couple different things. We'll have to see what the next card is. But the Hanged Man in reverse, I always kind of feel like, you know what? Either he doesn't want to see things from a different perspective, or he's coming back from a journey of looking at things from a different perspective, and now he's back in the world. So we'll see how this energy continues with the next card here. Can I get some clarification on the Hanged Man reverse, please? Whoa! Got the Hierophant. Okay. That's some interesting energy. Ooh, this doesn't even really clarify much, because the Hanged Man, like, he's not wanting to see, maybe he's just not wanting to see the thing, but this is some sort of high-level commitment that's coming in. He's kind of like, the Hierophant is kind of like the priest, but he's also the keeper of knowledge. So maybe there's something you've been avoiding thinking about, or avoiding in general, with this Hangman reverse. Although, I'm kind of getting the vibe that maybe you learned something recently that has caused you to kind of either want this more, like want a high-level commitment more, or you're trying to step away from one. But with the Hierophant in the upright position, I feel like either you may be even stepping into some sort of teacher role, or some sort of like advisory role with the Hangman and Hierophant. Very interesting energy. Okay, let's get some clarification on the Hangman. And oh, whoa. You see that? It kind of just like flew out. The Sun in the reversed. So yeah, this is about, you know what, like, this is about trying to find where your happiness is, like getting in touch with your inner child. And it's like, is this high level commitment? Is this like new perspective or whatever, making you happy? Like, or is this, whatever this position is it going to make you happy? And I think that's a question here that you are actually having currently. And the potential for happiness, of course, is there, because the Sun is there. But in the reverse position, it's like you're actually needing to search it. It's not going to come from this position. It's going to come from within. That's going to come from your inner child there. So So let's see what else is going on. Can I get some clarification on the sun? Why is it in reverse position, please? Clarification on the sun. Why is it in reverse? Thank you. Seven of Swords. Okay, so this just seems like you're taking your ideas that actually resonate with you and you're moving forward. So maybe you're taking these ideas and you're giving them to other people through the lens of the Hierophant, but it feels like you're leaving behind the things that aren't serving you with the Seven of Swords, the ideals that aren't serving you. So maybe, yeah, you went through some sort of struggle and then now you're, you know, you've gained some perspective and now you're like, okay, well, am I ready for this super high level commitment or, you know, teaching or whatever? Then you're finding out that you need to find that happiness within you, and then of course you're letting go of the things that aren't serving you anymore. So yeah, I feel like that you're going through a transition right now, which is apropos, I guess. So yeah, okay, well, I feel like, okay, that's about where you would be. Yeah, makes sense. Especially with the change of all the planets and stuff. So let's see what else is going on. Let's go into this week and see what's coming up for you. What is coming up this week for Sagittarius, or not for Sagittarius, for Aquarius? Thank you. Ooh, Two of Cups. I'm not sure which way it wanted to be. Ooh, in the reverse. Interesting. Okay, so, all right, this week it seems like you are not necessarily breaking up, but maybe there was a connection in your life that you were hoping that was going to happen, and then okay, the Knight of Cups came out. Interesting. Okay, so with the Two of Cups here, it's just like, okay, this is a very kind of naive relationship and a very first starting, like a very first reaching out. So I don't think whatever this is, it was very serious. It's just like, oh, this is really nice. And it doesn't feel like it's happening. It feels like it has lost its flow. It's lost its momentum. And also I'm seeing like this relationship, maybe you're going a little bit inwards for your relationship. I'm just seeing the caduceus going down instead of up like it usually does. And then you have the Knight of Cups coming in. So through the lens of this relationship ending or whatever, you're gonna be attracting your knight in shining armor here. The Knight of Cups is very stable emotionally and is gonna come in, and I feel like it's gonna be very good for you. So yeah, you got some romance happening for you this week, for sure. All right, let's see what's going on. What is with this Knight of Cups? What is the underlying energy of this Knight of Cups, please? What is the underlying energy of this Knight of Cups? Ooh, we got the Four of Swords. Fantastic. Okay, so yeah, okay. So you're gonna find this person. I feel like for some reason, I feel like you may have had a dream about them. Or maybe you've seen them in meditation, but for some reason a dream is actually coming to mind. So if you had a dream about somebody recently that you know, that could be a sign. If you haven't, obviously it's not for you. Take whatever resonates, leave the rest behind. And then we got the Six of Cups. Is that right, upright or down? Upright or down? Oh. No, it wants to be reversed. I tried, guys. I tried to make it, but it didn't do it. I don't manipulate cards. I just let see where it lands. But yeah, it seems like okay. There's I'm getting a sense of wanting to reconcile something with somebody and actually needing to go and do some healing for yourself. And I'm feeling that's with this Four of Swords here, like actually going inwards and meditating and kind of getting in touch with your own energy. That way, if you have your energy centered, you can actually see this Knight of Shining Armor that's there. Like maybe your ideals were matched this whole time, and maybe it was just, you know, maybe it was just difficult for no reason. I'm getting the sense that you may know them already, or it could be somebody new. Maybe somebody a little bit different than you too, which is I mean, it's really vague, but I'm just looking down at the trees. Like I've never really seen that before. Like there's like palm trees down here, and like a Knight of Cups. Like he's a water sign, or it could be a water sign. Like a Pisces. Or, yeah, I mean, you got the fish here as well. Like, check that out. So, it could be a Pisces that's coming in for you. Or a Scorpio, or a Cancer, of course. But yeah, I'm feeling like you're going to need to do some inner work here and do some inner healing. And maybe it might not be somebody from the past, actually. You know what? It's not somebody from the past because the Six of Cups is in the reverse position. So I don't feel like it's somebody from the past. I just got that weird, maybe familiar feeling. And that may be because I mentioned the dream thing. So you may encounter this person and recognize them like as if you'd seen them before, but it's not somebody from your past. Okay, I feel like I got that right now. I was like hesitating. I was like, what is going on with this? I don't understand what's going on. Okay, let's go into what you got, or what your messages from Spirit. Like, what can you work on, or whatever. This is completely open, and let Spirit, Spirit just decided to have this come up. All right, so this is, you know what? You're tired of juggling things in your life. Spirit wants you to put something down that isn't working. Yeah, if it's keeping your energy distracted, I feel like it's time to put something down. You don't have to be constantly going on this roller coaster. This could be about a relationship, that could be about work. Yeah, like you don't need to be doing that anymore. Let's get some underlying energy. Okay, we got 2 cards. The first card, I mean, it landed right on top here. It is Temperance, which is, you know, patience. Alchemize the feelings that you have so you can bring in something new, something brighter, something beautiful. Look at that crown off in the distance. Like, that's amazing energy. That's like you're going to your highest self through this path, through nature, through these all little hills and valleys, little dips. But you notice too here, the archangel, this could be Michael, has his foot in the water. So this is coming from a grounded emotional place and a grounded physical place. So this is ultimately using your energy in the best way possible. And you see he's got kind of like his third eye is open there. So he's using divine timing, he's using divine patience and the unity of all things in order to alchemize whatever he needs to do. Seeing nature here as well, so make sure you're getting out in nature, going on like forest walks and stuff. And the next card we got is Judgment. Ooh, intense energy here. So yeah, feel with the Two of Pentacles here and these 2 cards, I feel like it's like, you know what, you're being called to something better than what you've been dealing with. And you know, there's something that you know is going to happen. Something beautiful, something like a rebirth. Like maybe it's just like, you know, we're just out of Scorpio season, so this would have been a rebirth time. But as we go through the end of the year, of course, this is going to be a major rebirth getting out of 2020. And I feel like you're being called to something greater. So I feel like, you know, keep up with that path, and be patient because not everything happens at once. I'm also getting the sense of a little bit of delay potentially with the Two of Pentacles in the reverse position. It's not usually a card of delay, but for some reason I'm hearing delay, and maybe that's because of Temperance here and Patience. This is also Temperance is also a card of making art. So if you have any artistic flair, then definitely a time to get into that. So yeah, let's get one more card for this pile. What else? What else does Aquarius need to know? What else does Spirit want to tell Aquarius? Thank you. Well, I flipped it this way, but I don't usually pick up cards that way. So yeah, okay, so yeah, this is the Ace of Swords in the reverse position. This is a need for mental clarity, and like kind of like dispelling a mental fog. So I had the card with Gemini as well. So yeah, this is like just clearing your head and make sure that you're aligned with your highest and greatest good in that sense, and make sure you're coming from a patient place. And you got the Four of Swords here, so you're going to be meditating this week anyways and healing yourself from the inside out. Yeah. All right, cool. Well, let's go into your sacred symbol or symbols, and we'll see what pops up for you. What does Aquarius need to hear? What does Aquarius need to hear? First card that popped over was Karmic Path. Ooh, interesting. Okay, so you could have some karmic ties in the past. Like maybe the reasons you're not satisfied is because you're playing over and over the same old karmic story that you have to live 1,000 lifetimes in order to learn. But you know what, you don't have to do that. You can step off that karmic path and just like absolve any contracts that you don't need. Maybe I'll do a video on voiding soul contracts. But yeah, I mean, just be aware that the karma that you've created so far, that's going to help you go forward. Like the karmic path isn't just about, hard things. I mean, it is Saturn, so it's a little bit more severe, and you know, hard only because it's coming from a place of foundation. So if you've been a good person this whole time, I don't think you really have any bad karma. Like, you probably absolved a lot of karma just because of the nature of karma. Like, it's flexible. Like, it'll go up and down based on what you do. So if you generally have good karma, you'll probably be okay. And if once you absolve yourself of those like past life soul contracts or whatever you may have or may not have, yeah, I mean, you can get rid of those. So yeah, you can be karmically free, especially as we move into the shift and whatever everybody's calling 5D and stuff. So it's time to start vibing high and know that you're, you know, working on your highest and greatest good. All right, let's see what else is coming up for Aquarius. What else does Aquarius need to hear right now? What else does Aquarius need to hear right now? Please and thank you, universe. What else does Aquarius need to hear right now? Oop, thank you. Oh my goodness, dropping everything. All right, the first card, the card that showed up was trust. So yeah, this is trust. Trust in the universe, trust in yourself. And yeah, trust, I feel like it's trust in your karma as well. Like, if things aren't going as well as you think they should be right now, well, just trust that they will get better. Because guess what? You've been in this position before. Things have felt crappy. Things have felt like they've been at the end of the world. And you made it through it. So you're going to make through it again. Just trust in the process. Trust in your guides if you have guides. We all do. Just got to tap into it. And yeah, I feel like this is a good place for you right now. And yeah, trust in the process too. Like, yeah, trust in the flow, trust in the process. It takes time to do all this shit. I don't want to take all these. This is too many. I'm gonna take one more card for Aquarius, please. One more card for Aquarius. One more card for Aquarius. Thank you. Oh, 2 more cards. Okay, I'll take 2 more cards. All right, so we got safe travel. So if you are traveling anywhere and you're worried about things like pandemic stuff, I feel like you're going to be okay. So don't worry about it. Obviously be safe. And then we got the new moon. So we just had a new moon. So is there maybe something you were trying to manifest during the full moon or the new moon? Think back to that as we move into this full moon coming up in about a week here. I feel like maybe it's time to get clear about your intentions. Like, maybe you set your intentions in place, but since then you've kind of revamped them. And you know what? That's okay. We all change and grow. All right. So let's jump into the rune. Let's see what rune Aquarius wants to work with, or Aquarius needs to hear this week. What rune does Aquarius need to hear from this week? What rune does Aquarius need to hear from this week? What rune does Aquarius need to hear from this week? Thank you. And it is, this is Perth. This is the rune of initiation. Where the heck is my book? Goodness me. All right, I got it. So Perth, 72, we'll read directly from the book because I can't possibly remember all these dang definitions. Look how big this is. Anyway, all right. So this is initiation, something hidden, or secret matter. So very, very interesting. And it was in the upright position. So, all right, initiation, something hidden, a secret matter. All right, so a heretic or mystery rune pointing to that which is beyond our frail manipulative powers. This rune is on the side of heaven, the unknowable, and has associations with the phoenix, the mystical bird that consumes itself in the fire and then rises from its own ashes. Its ways are secret and hidden. Deep inner transformational forces are at work here, yet what is achieved is not easily or readily shared. Yet what is achieved is not easily or readily. I read that twice. Oh my god, I'm so sorry. Anyway, integrity is involved and may be masked, disguised, or secret. After all, becoming whole, the means of it, is a profound secret. On the other side of the earthly or mundane, there may well be surprises. Unexpected gains are not likely. On the side of the human nature, this rune is symbolized by the flight of the eagle, soaring flight free from entanglement, lifting yourself above the endless ebb and flow of ordinary life to acquire broader vision. All this is indicated here. This is the rune of questing. Another of the cycle runes, Perth, signifies an intense aspect of initiation. Nothing external matters here except as it shows you its inner reflection. This rune is concerned with the deepest stratum of being, with the bedrock on which your destiny is founded. For some, Perth means experiencing a psychic death. If need be, let go of everything. No exceptions, no exclusions. Nothing less than the renewal of the spirit is at stake. Very intense. And yeah, trust in that process. And trust that you're gonna have a safe travel through it. It's your karmic path. Wow. Okay, cool. I mean that pretty much sums it up too. Yeah, if you like this reading, let me know, please, in the comments. I'm sorry, I kind of was stuttering over there. It was, yeah. Anyway, I hope you have a great week. I hope you enjoyed the reading. If you want to book a reading, I do them on my website. So just book a reading there, hiddenkeydesign.com. And yeah, enter to win if you want a free reading, because those are super cool and I love doing them for people. Okay? All right, well, have a great week, Aquarius, and take it easy. See you next week.